Today I'm doing Mars as your Atmakarka. So I've already done a video on indications of Mars. This is more about your soul planet being Mars, so it will be holding the highest degree in your chart. So Mars is obviously it's a fiery planet and it's quick and impulsive. So I'm obviously going to discuss obviously, if you have got Atmakarka as a planet, you're here to learn lessons to do with Mars and how to control it and get the best out of it. And so, somebody who has Mars as Atmakarka, they are smart and confident, they're busy, energetic, they're passionate, dedicated, they naturally like to lead and achieve because they're naturally very competitive and sporty. They're just generally motivated. They want to be busy achieving. They are successful and success led, generally speaking. They are very independent, adventurous, and they always want to push forward in life, and win. Winning is the thing for them. I'm doing this and I'm going to get that. They're very willful, they're brave, they're assertive, they're logical, and they're obviously strong and practical, and also they are just generally very the passion in everything they do. Mars also obviously rules land and property as well, and so it could be something to do with construction as well. And somebody who has got Mars, they get hot quickly, they sweat, they literally they put their heart and soul in it. So if they're exercising or running, they are sweating, and if they eat, they can eat a lot, fast metabolism, and just literally. These are some of the indications of Mars. That, obviously, when Mars works really well, it is constructive. It can manage things and do things logically, and it can be very supportive. The problem is when Mars goes, it's weak in the chart, it's debilitated, it's in a difficult house and getting bad aspects, sitting with an enemy or in an enemy house, then this is where the problems occur with, having the Mars as your Atmakarka. Because obviously these are the lessons they have to learn, and telling somebody who has Sun and Mars as their Atmakarka is difficult, because they are just like, they radiate so much. It's difficult for them to accept failures of any kind and compromise. So the challenges can be that they just can't, they're just competitive about everything, but everything is not about being competitive. Sometimes they're even competitive with themselves, or like trying to beat you to make a cup of tea. Okay, you win, and everything is done really quickly, so without much thought, sometimes just for the sake of doing it better, quicker than anybody else. So they need to put thought into it, and they need to accept that it's okay for other people to win, and losing is fine. Failure is part of life, and failure is part of learning. It's fine. It can literally massively damage their ego, and they can't, that humbleness that comes with failure, it's really beneficial to them. So and as a result, because there's so much into the doing and achieving, this is Mars, I would say, is a planet I achieve. And so they can have so focused on the goal that they can actually completely overlook other people, and they're not very sympathetic or sensitive to others in any way, and they sometimes their ways can intimidate others, and that can kind of scare people, and in the worst cases, if it's really bad, they can bully others as well. And obviously the things that they need to learn about this lifetime, these are the lessons that they have to curb their anger and their aggression, and stop being disruptive and abusive to the others. And whereas they have all this wonderful energy, put it in good use. I actually think that they make fantastic teachers to the youth, to the adolescents, teenagers who are having difficulties. They really, if they were to put that energy into helping young people, like delinquents, and just generally helping, in running cadets and charities for the youth, and helping empower younger people, because they're quite adventurous. They can take them out into the sort of the nature, and get them to help clean rivers out, clean the footpaths, help them learn sort of like survival tactics and games, and taking part in different sports, and teach them how it's part of life is winning and the other part is about losing. That's how you get the balance right. And supporting others and being charitable really, really helps Mars Atmakarka as well, because they got so passionate, they got so much energy, and if they can achieve so much more by getting others, because it's independent, wants to do everything on itself. The moment they actually trust and help others, and create groups, support groups, it's a win-win situation for everyone. And you want to look at the D9 as well as the D1, because if it then improves in situation in the D9, then you know that person will achieve. And if it doesn't, so you know that you can work at it in order to achieve, because nothing is written in black and white, so things can always change and empower you. And that's something that Mars Atmakarka would like, because they would like to be empowered. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.